genuinely excited for them. They really got my attention with this one. Talking about Harley Davidson. Be right back. Harley Davidson unveiled their new 2021 Sportster S. I gotta say, man, I've said a lot of things about Harley and their technology and just everything just being blah. What it is all the same. It hasn't changed in 40, 50 years. But I gotta say, with this 2021 Sportster S, I'm really excited to see where they're going. They really grabbed my attention with this bike. It's liquid cooled, 121 horsepower they say it is. I think it's gonna be a badass. Will it beat the Yamaha Raider? Honestly, I would expect so. It's about goddamn time y'all made something that's stock that can come out and still wipe these and beat something like this. Really, really have my attention. All of the technology they put into it, the ABS, the different riding position, what else? The heads-up display, or not heads-up display, but the 4-inch display on the handlebars. All that stuff, I think, is actually pretty cool. Again, it's not even about the Sportster in general. It's just about their term revolution and where they're going. Will I buy this Sportster? No, I would not want to buy it. Just because I know they're small bikes. For me, I feel small and cramped up on any Sportster, all of the smaller bikes. I'm 6 foot, 225 pounds. Those bikes make me, I feel really cramped and tight on them little bikes. I just don't like it. So I wouldn't personally want to buy one. I would love to test ride one just to get the feel for it for myself. So again, anyway, I'm just excited for the revolution and what they have to come next. How soon will they start putting this motor or rendition of this motor into their performance baggers, their touring bikes, stuff like that? They already have it in the Pan America, which is totally new for Harley Davidson. Then they have it in this new Sportster that is totally a total redesign. Some people don't even want to call it a Sportster because it doesn't, look like a Sportster. But they did say in the unveiling video that they're going to have, more come out with classical lines. So with the classical lines of the original Sportster. So if they do that, I'm wondering, can they get that same motor or a bigger motor with the same technology into the baggers? I think that'd be pretty dope if they can get that going. So again, I think it has like 121 horsepower, just under 100 foot-pounds of torque. I think it's gonna be a nice bike, and it revs to the moon, man. They said I can't remember what the red line was, but it was pretty up there. So with that, man, I'm genuinely excited for them. I think they got some great things going on. I'm definitely in the market for another bike, but I'm patient. I like the Indian Challenger, but if Harley Davidson can come out with something that's really, really competitive to that, then we got a match in our hands, and I'll really take my time and figure out what I'm going to spend my $35,000 on. But back to the Sportster anyway. So the new Sportster, I think it's let me see. I think it's is retailed at $14,999. So $15,000. I think maybe a little too expensive. I think they could have came in at about $12,500, between $12,500 and $13,500. I think they would have got a lot more people coming in because they could have just, at the extra $1,000, so $2,000 really isn't going to make or break anyone on that payment. So I think they should have came in a little bit around there. Yeah, I think I like the overall design of the bike, man. It looks pretty good to me. I think one side of the motor, just the left side of the motor, they didn't pay enough detail to it. It looks good, but when you look at the right side of the bike, it's just a whole, you really get the details on what that motor looks like with all the bronze and the black accents on it. The exhaust, everyone gonna say you don't like the exhaust. you know, no one likes the exhaust on any stock bike. They all look horrible. That's why you have companies that come out and make aftermarket exhaust, so it ain't gonna stay on a bike that much longer. I like the way my stock exhaust sounded on my Raider because the baffles were out. I didn't like the way it looked. Now I got the look that I want and the sound that I want. So yeah, man, again, man, I'm just genuinely excited for Harley Davidson. There's not even much on the sports because it's not something I'll be looking to buy. If you are looking for a sports to buy, I think this would be the best one to buy. If this is your very first motorcycle, I know people gonna say, you would think that's going to, I say go ahead and get this for your first bike, honestly. I mean, you'll get the other sports a lot cheaper, but you're gonna get all them problems that come along with it. I say go get the, I don't know, man. Nah, not for a very first bike. If you've been riding for a while, like you're coming from a different platform of motorcycle, I'll put it that way. You're coming from a different platform of motorcycle. This is your first time stepping into cruisers. I say go for it. This is your very first bike, you're just coming out of the academy, just coming out of the training classes and things like that. Then, yeah, go get something else. That dude riding by with the Grom. He comes by every day. Nice little bike. Yeah, get you one of the older sports that's been beat up. You can find on Facebook Marketplace for $2, $3, $4 grand or something like that. But yeah, I'm just genuinely excited to see what Harley Davidson is doing. You know, where are they going to put that engine next? Where are they going to put that Revolution Max? The Revolution? Revolution. Where are they going to put that Revolution Max engine next? Is what I want to see. That's what I want to know. Because if it makes it into the bigger bagger, because I'm not going to buy another performance cruiser or anything like that. My next bike's definitely going to be a bagger. If it makes it into like that road glass and that street glass, then they got me on the hook. They got me paying attention. That's what I'm looking forward to. I know this isn't a very detailed video because I'm not about to say, hey, let's do. I'm not doing a whole unveil party of this Sportster, this new Sportster. I just like where Harley Davidson is headed. That's it. I know I done said it a million times, but that's just how I feel about it. All right, kings and queens, peace. Have a blessed day.